Hi friends, how are you? So it's been almost 2 weeks since we put Hurley to sleep, and I wanted to come on and just share what I've been doing to help myself heal. None of this was planned. I've basically just been doing what feels right, listening to my head, my body, and just doing things intuitively. Because I didn't know if I'd be okay looking at pictures. I didn't know if I'd be okay with this or that. Coming home and seeing his bowl, things like that. I was surprised at some of the things that didn't bother me, and I'm surprised at some of the things that did. Um, but I wanted to share some of the things that I did. And I know everyone's situation is different, circumstances are different, the way we heal and process loss is different. Um, some of these things might seem a little weird that I did, but this is all the stuff that helped me. So the first thing was um, the day of the day we were going to put him down. We were also planning a trip leaving the next day. And so I had taken the day off from work. We've made an appointment, and I had until 3:30 that day to spend with him. So initially, I wanted to be productive and take my mind off of it. And so I pulled suitcases out. I started to think about, packing, but I'm like, what am I doing? These are the last hours I'm going to have with my dog. So I literally just sat and held him. I sat on the floor in my office and I just held him and rocked him and talked to him out loud, prayed out loud just to give me a calm heart, to ease my pain. And then I talked to my sister, my mom, and my other sister, both my sisters, my mom. And one of my sisters recommended stamping his paw. So I did that. I have stamp pads. And so I did a bunch of impressions of his paw, not knowing what I was going to use them for, but I just did it. And then after talking to family and crying with family, I just sat in the bed with him and I just turned my phone on, record. And I just recorded. It sounds weird, but I just wanted to document all of my time with him, and not realizing that then, I'm realizing that now. Excuse me. I documented me crying and holding him, and it's just everything was just raw and what I was feeling. I didn't hold back, and so I have video of him, sleep. I have memories of him. I took pictures on the way to the vet. I took pictures in the car. I took pictures inside the room with the vet. I took pictures of him with the IV, or not IV, but I forget what it's called, but the needle, and they wrapped his paw or his arm in colors of the Costa Rican flag, because that's where he was from. So I just documented all of that, just took pictures and videos, and I didn't know if I want to or be able to look back at them, but I actually have been, and for that I'm just so thankful, because for me pictures are very healing. And then years ago, I had gone to TJ Maxx and I saw these, they're not stuffed animals, but they are stuffed animals, but they had different ones. They had like sloths and bears and, just different animals. And that they have like the beads inside where you can take out and heat it up in the microwave, and then, it becomes warm. So they had one on clearance. It was a sloth. I love sloths. So I bought it and just put it away. And the reason I bought it was because Hurley slept next to me, and that feeling of him next to me, that weight on the blankets, was just very comforting to me. And even before getting Hurley, I had 2 cats and they would lay on top of the bed. And so I was always used to that weight. and I didn't know how I was going to feel not having that. So when we got home that night, you know, I was going through all the emotions, numbness, crying, just all of it. And so when I went to bed, I was like, my mind's going to go crazy. I'm going to just cry all night. I need to sleep because we have to pack and drive tomorrow. So I pulled out that sloth. And I didn't take out the back and heat it up, but it's pretty hefty. And I put it next to me, and I slept so well. It was the perfect thing I needed to just feel comfort. And I've been sleeping with it every night since. I took it to the cabin with me. I took it in to show my sister, and Hurley was like tan and browns, and she saw me carrying it, and it freaked her out at first because I don't know if she thought it was Hurley or not, but so that I've been doing that. And then I wanted to do like a keepsake or a memory shadow box of him. So that led me to going through all my photos and just organizing them. And I'm not kidding you, I spent hours, and thankfully my schedule allowed it. In between clients, I went through my photos and just was organizing, sorting, deleting, cleaning them up, pulling out laptops some years ago and downloading the pictures off of those, and just seeing photos of him from when I got him, watching videos of him. Like, he loved to run through the house and he made this crazy sound. It just filled my heart with so much joy. And so Saturday I made, I found his original collar that my sister's dog gave him, and I had bought a shadow box, and I did a video on how I made it, but I made a shadow box for him. I was going to put it on my desk, but it's a little big, so, but I did that. I put this is not the original. I took a photo of his pad print and put it on photo paper. I didn't want to use the original. I don't know why. But then took his tag, and then this is from a trip him and I took to Pismo Beach. We love the beach. So I did that. And I feel calm. And I know that there's going to be good days, bad days. But I'm feeling very, just very calm, very, I can't think of the word I'm feeling, just calm. I'm feeling calmness. I'm feeling closure. That's what I'm feeling. And I know a lot of people don't get that. I know a lot of people don't get the opportunity to say goodbye, to be in the room. And that was the other thing. I was in the room. I did hold him when they put him to sleep. So I was able to get closure. So, and I just let myself cry. I just let myself do whatever felt natural. So those are some of the things that have helped me. And again, these are just things I intuitively did, not planning it, just did what felt right. So I've been feeling pretty good. And I can look around my office now and see photos of him. I also did this one. This was probably 4 months, maybe 4 to 6 months before he passed. But he was very used to having a camera in his face. I always, day I got him, my phone was in his face. Well, a camera at the time, but so he was very, very comfortable looking at the camera. So I got some really good photos of him. But I just wanted to share that, some of the things I've done, and if you're experiencing loss or you're about to, just do what feels right to you. And I didn't want any regrets. So I think about maybe if I should have got his ashes, but I don't know. I don't know if that would have felt right for me. But yeah, so if you've lost a pet recently, definitely send my condolences. If you need someone to talk to, please leave a comment. But yeah, I hope some of this is helpful, and take away maybe some of these things for your journey if you're on that journey of saying goodbye. But I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.